Made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Now, the question has to be asked. Fight of Jermall Charlo and Austin Trout coming up this weekend, man. We got a good weekend of boxing coming up. The question has to be asked, is Jermall Charlo special? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the fight that will prove such. Yeah, I'm fully aware he's a world champion right now, but he did beat Cornelius K9 Bundridge, 42-year-old Cornelius K9 Bundridge. Um, just wasn't the guy that I thought makes him special. But if he defeats Austin Trout, a man who has plenty of experience, a man that has basically a decent career in boxing, I still consider him definitely top five at the 154-pound division. I like Austin Trout, and Austin Trout is a serious fighter, man. He's dedicated to the sport. He's dedicated to the craft. He's had ups and downs. He showed plenty of heart. He's a former world champion who has the hunger for another world championship title. And skill-wise, he's just as sharp as ever from what I'm seeing from Austin Trout. So Jermall Charlo, who possesses an awesome skill set, ladies and gentlemen, awesome skill set. I love this kid. I like his brother too, but I really like Jermall Charlo because he fights with conviction. He punches with so much pop. His jab is such a telephone pole, man. It's awesome. I love his style. I love his aggression. I love the fact that he's so polished, and he's not quite an elite known fighter yet beyond us diehard fans, and I would like to see Jermall Charlo in that spotlight, to be quite honest with you. Yes, I mean, though he started boxing after his brother, he also gained, a world title? He was in a title shot before his brother, I believe it was, man. He started 9 months after his brother, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you look, at 54, outside of Demetrius Andrade, uh, Arislandi Laura, I don't see anyone else. Trout will be a great test, but I think he can make it through Trout. I just don't see anyone else touching this kid, man. If this kid decides to go up to 160 and get in the mix with Canelo and Triple G and all them dudes up there, man, I'm telling you, that kid has the potential to reach the top. I mean, he's kind of a big boy for 154. I think he honestly can go to 160 now. But if he beat Austin Trout, and I don't know, if they try to maneuver a fight with him and Andre, because he's not going to win anything. Austin Trout is a mandatory fight for him. So he's not going to really win anything, I don't think, out of him beating Austin Trout. But I'm sorry, man, if he ain't fighting Andre or Laura, and I don't think he would ever fight his brother, man, he needs to go up to 160, man. I want to see this kid really compete on the top level. I want to see us making many videos about Jermall Charlo, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm hoping this particular fight this Saturday will be the one that's going to tell it all for me with this dude. I thought he handled K9 beautifully. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, though K9 was 42 years old, he was on a good winning streak. He had just won that world title off Molina. Man, I'm telling you. And, Molina and Charlo are supposed to have been fought, but that fight got canceled on a couple of occasions. And we seen what K9 did to the dude. And look what Charlo did to K9. He fucking dropped the dude with a jab, man. This dude is something special, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready to give it to him. But this fight has to tell me something. And if Jermall Charlo gets through this fight extremely convincingly, especially, expect a hell of a lot of videos coming from me about Jermall Charlo, because I really like this dude, man. I truly do. I like his brother also. But something about Jermall Charlo, the way he fights, the way he studies the sport. Hell, he's been around Arislandi lore. He's studying the lore in Trout tapes now. This particular fight this Saturday is going to be awesome. Austin Trout is back fighting for relevance again, ladies and gentlemen. That dude, I thought, could have had a draw with Canelo. I don't care what no one says. I thought, honestly, some people may even think he got robbed. That fight was razor fucking thin close. And even with the knockdown of Trout, I still thought Trout could at least pull the draw out in that fight. And, ever since that particular fight, he turned around and he lost to Laura. Man, Trout has been going down a bad road, but then he fought his way back the same way every time he was knocked down, he will get his ass back up. Because one thing about Austin Trout, he has fucking heart out the yin yang, man. And he does have a good boxing IQ. He's a rangy guy, southpaw, good, decent jab. Not nearly as stiff as Charlo's. Good, decent jab. I think he can move a lot more because Charlo is really going to be moving, especially if he studied the lower tapes. So this is going to be a good fight, man. Both fighters at a great point in their career. One with a victory for Charlo can be taking it off into a bigger spotlight. The other one is fighting for redemption. He lost his WBA title to Canelo Alvarez, and his first, thing that he needs to get back to the level that he once was is to become a world champion again, and he's eyeing Charlo's belt. This is going to be fucking great, man. This fucking fight is going to be the shit. I think it's going to be a slow starter, though, ladies and gentlemen. And you heard it from me first. I think it's going to start slow. But as the middle rounds approach, it's going to be full of fucking action, man. These are two slow start. Well, in Trout's case, he's definitely a slow starter. I don't think that Charlo's going to walk in there until he really figures this guy out. And I'd say it's going to take him 2 to 3 rounds to figure this guy out. And then the action will start. And when the action starts, it's going to be good, man. Looking forward to this fight. Until the next video, Main Man Made Man. And don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. I'm telling you, man, I'm ready to give it to the dude, man. I like this kid, Charlo, man. I truly like this guy. I like Trout, too. And shout out to Barry Hunter because he's training here in D.C. Man, I like Trout. Trout can fight himself back to redemption. And trust and believe, if Trout wins this fight, you will see a bunch of Austin Trout videos coming from me also. Ain't no bias here. I just really like Jermall Charlo. Until the next video, peace out.